Good evening, Athena students, parents, and families. This is your weekend update for the week of November 9th, 2020. So we have quite a few things coming up this next week with Picture Retake Day, Veterans Day, and more. But I wanted to start with a big thank you for all of the conversations we had for parent-teacher conferences. I know not all of these conversations were pleasant, especially if your child has been struggling. We know there are many factors that come into play, whether it's a new grade level, more advanced expectations of them because of the new grade level, the loss of learning from the 6 months that we were out, so many other factors. And a lot of us had great conversations because students are doing well too. So not all students are struggling, but I want to let you know that we appreciate those conversations. It is that partnership between home and school that really allows us to find success for every child. So we appreciate that partnership and your positivity in making that a good connection. We also had something new coming this week. We are starting to send home Chromebooks with every student every single night. Now, this is in preparation for any kind of short-term closure that we may have to have in the future. We don't anticipate this coming up, but we want to make sure we're prepared in case we were to have some sort of short-term closure that was needed, whether that is COVID-related or weather-related or whatever it might be. So I know this is new, but please, like I said in my previous message, try to create some sort of routine for your child, a specific place in the house that they place that Chromebook when they come home every day, somewhere that's safe where it won't get knocked off, and that's close to a plug so they can charge it every single night and bring it back the next day charged and ready to go. That routine will really help keep everyone on board of, I know when I get home, I put it here, I plug it in, and I know every morning that I won't forget it because it's going to be in that same spot to grab it, unplug it, pack it, and bring it to school. That way, if we do have to have some sort of closure, they have the device and they're ready to go for any kind of online or virtual learning that would need to continue. Also, along those same lines, if you are in need of a hotspot because of lack of access at your house, please make sure you reach out to us and let us know so that we can get that assigned to you and get that sent home to you. Next week, also, our Picture Retake Day is Tuesday, November 10th. From 8:45 to 9:45 is going to be our virtual picture retake. So if you did not get a chance to take virtual pictures during our first session, this would be the time for you to come in. Also, if you just need a retake from those initial pictures, this would be the time to come in. Please try to RSVP. Please contact us, 636-586-1020, and let us know if you're going to be coming in, just so that we can plan and make sure we have enough time allotted for our virtual before we start with our in-person students. And that way we know if we need more time than that hour for our virtual retake kids, we can plan for that. The rest of the day will be for all of our in-person kids, any retakes that are needed. And so we will take care of that throughout the day. Also, Wednesday, November 11th is Veterans Day. We are going to celebrate our veterans in a unique way this year due to our new COVID protocols. So beginning at 9 a.m. after our parent drop-off has finished, at 9 a.m., all veterans of our students, please drive up to the left-hand side of our building. You'll drive around and we'll have the gate closed. That's where you'll start lining up. And we'll have cars line up all the way out the bus lot. And hopefully we won't have to go too far onto the road, but if we need to, we will. You will line up between 9 and 9:30. At 9:30, we will open that gate, and our own Officer Crowley, who's also a veteran, will lead you around a little parade route that we have around the back of our school and around to the front of our school. We'll have students out there cheering and celebrating you on, our way of saying thank you for your service. When you get around to the front of the building, we will have our food service and some helpers out there to hand you a to-go breakfast before you exit. We normally have a Veterans Day breakfast, so this is our way of still getting you that breakfast and saying thank you, we appreciate you. You can take that and drive off as you exit. So again, 9 to 9:30, drive around the left side of our building and line up. We will open that gate for cars to begin driving through our little parade route. That will be led by Officer Crowley. When you get around to the front, we will have food services out there to hand you a to-go breakfast before you leave. That is Wednesday, November 11th. We are also working on our Veterans Day slideshow. So we will post that on social media, and we'll be showing that in classes as well so that we can still honor all of those who have served and veterans that are related to our students. So be on the lookout for that on social media. I know it has some music, so I'll have to look at copyright issues on how we can still post that on social media, but We'll find a way to make sure to get that out to everyone since we can't have our assembly. All right. Don't forget, Monday is a remote learning Monday. So we do not have school, but they will have work assigned to them coming home this Friday. And then other than that, it is a full week next week. Thank you again. Continue to have positive communication. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week.